as much as yesterday, and it seemed like there was some conversation about, one, how to respond to the Chiquita, two, to get confident and comfortable in the spin game.
8-6.
Because he hasn't been comfortable. You highlighted right at the outset, Adam, here for Zhuang Zhiyuan about changing the pace, timing, in and out of the rally. And even at this stage, you can't say that Liang has come up with an answer to that.
He's had 6 answers, but Zhuang Zhiyuan has had 8. That's more.
8-7.
I mean, when you have the capabilities, Liang Jinquin wasn't born world number 3. He sacrificed years of his life, devoted years of his life to get so good. And look at the serve percentage here.
Oh, by a fraction. Another of those points that you just want to see again and again.
Yeah, the body language here, the movement. Liang Jinquin on the second to last shot really had to pull the racket behind the head. Clever idea, Zhuang Zhiyuan, for the short side of the table. That comes down, it's trouble. We're starting to see some confidence, and this is sort of the conversation I think he was having with Qin Zhijian. Use your spin, and he's doing it. That is a little bit slower. It's less of a deep drive. It's an arcing, it's a safer shot. He shouldn't be afraid to rally with Zhuang Zhiyuan.
9-0.
Very impressive from Zhuang, and the physio applauds. Well, he would have signed off for this beforehand. 2 serves to come, 2 up, 9 all in the third.
It's funny, right after saying he shouldn't be afraid to rally, Zhuang Zhiyuan is giving him every reason to be afraid to rally. Just punishing him in the open rally, changing up the placement, driving deep.
9-10.
That's probably the cleanest, strongest receive we've seen from Liang Jinquin in some time. Just a little bit more distance on that serve. Slightly lukewarm, meaning in between. Something that gave room for Liang Jinquin to open strong.
Game point for the Chinese. Oh, that's incredible.
I wish you hadn't said that's incredible, because I was going to say I couldn't agree with you more. It's just such a gutsy shot, low to the net, casual, back against the ropes, and still pulls that out to deuce it up here in the third.
10-11.
How to execute a reverse. Another game point coming up here for Liang.
Not just any reverse pendulum, but a long one to the deep backhand. I mean, that was a very clever serve, completely fooling Zhuang Zhiyuan, who was moving in for the banana flick receive.
Left. 10-11.
Well, it's, in a sense, you'd say surprising there with Liang's record and resume, but actually when you watch the match here, you're not with how Zhuang has played.
This is magical. The word for me is magical. The ball comes in with so much heat. Zhuang Zhiyuan out in front whenever he has to be, and as soon as he has time to counter back, I mean, he really is taking his chances out here at an incredibly high success rate. Liang Jinquin handled a very difficult shot. Zhuang Zhiyuan, watch this spin. It's shallow on the table, so by the time it got to Liang Jinquin, it was about table height or maybe even lower. It's not an easy ball to counter loop.
Third game point. Again, steps up and saves it with aplomb.
You know, you talked about the training that the Chinese team does when you were commentating Chun Meng and Hina Hayata. There's simulations that all pros do where they start at 9-9. They start a match at 9-9 to learn to play under pressure. Zhuang Zhiyuan does not want to have to start game 4 from 0-0. He's 2 points away from a massive victory.
12-13.
But good deception on the reverse pendulum serve. His service game has been strong under pressure from, well, the very business end of this game.
Game point number 4. This time, Liang converts, and he's back into this quarterfinal. 2-1 now. He trails Zhuang Zhiyuan here.
Liang had to change in order to not to lose, and he did it. It was an outstanding
That mental strength.
and longer rallies, and
You're right up against it on the brink of defeat. Never gets any less impressive to witness. Another example of it there from Liang Jinkun.
Won the third game, keeping their semifinal.
Yeah, to me, I was thinking about this.